What up, everybody? This your boy JP, and we're back with another video of my hot takes. Today, we are going to be talking about Lavar Ball's interview with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay. Really great interview. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out. It is a really amazing interview. It made me change my perspective on Lavar Ball, how I felt about him a couple of years ago, calling him a loudmouth, and he's just doing this all for publicity for his sons, and he doesn't believe all the stuff he's saying. He's just overconfident. He's just so stupid and everything. But after this interview, I kind of changed my perspective about him a bit. But before I get into it, I want to congratulate two people. One is The Undertaker. He retired this past Sunday at Survivor Series with the final bell toll and a farewell. So God bless to The Undertaker. Congratulations on a great career. One of the greatest of all time in my Mount Rushmore of wrestlers. Congratulations, 30 years. 30 years of that character, the greatest character in WWE history. I can go on and on, but congratulations, Undertaker. And then the other person I want to congratulate is Dave Chappelle for telling Netflix to pull his show off of Netflix because he wasn't getting no money. It's so important to get your money of your likeness and everything when someone uses your stuff and everything is so very, very important. And I applaud Netflix for doing what they need to for Dave's request. So salute to Dave Chappelle, one of the greatest comedians of all time and everything. If you didn't like what he done, then shame on you. You're just stupid. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the Lavar Ball interview. Like I said, the interview was great. It made me change my perspective for him in different ways. He sounds so intelligent and so chill. He still was Lavar Ball. He still was the box office Lavar Ball, the funny Lavar Ball. But he sounds so intelligent because what he talked about in terms of ownership, of why he's an independent owner for his own brand. One is just because he wants to own everything and have 100% of it. Because when you have businesses, then you have a couple people. It's like fair shares of people that's chipping in money, investing in money. He said he wants to own his own company and everything, because a lot of other companies will go and join with other companies, and it's just kind of hard. It's like I agree and the other person agrees, and they have half of the money split up and everything. So I applaud him for becoming an independent owner and everything. Second, for him to invest in his sons like that, especially as an African American father, I really do applaud him for that and respect him for that, for putting all in his time for his sons to be the best people they can be and also be the best basketball players they can be. So shout out to him on that too as well. That's just great, and this shows you as an example of a father that is there for his sons and everything, to fully invest in them and love them to death and let them do what they need to as well to grow as men. So shout out to him as well for that. It just finds it so interesting, when he talks about, where he came from, his parenting style, his wife, and he's given so much praises to his wife, just positive things about his wife that he'd be saying in that interview. And he was so chill, because he wouldn't do an interview with someone that he doesn't like. He'll probably disrespect them, and he probably just don't like him. You probably would see a different Lavar Ball, but with him and Shay being so cool, you could just see that he's actually feel comfortable just being around Shay and be himself and everything. So I applaud to. And Shannon asked great questions too. He didn't pull no punches. He asked great questions, and I will shout out to Shannon Sharpe with that podcast. It's great. It's really great. He asked the right questions too as well. So, but they talk about his thoughts of LaMelo Ball going to Charlotte, and he said that was a great decision. He'd rather have somebody that really care and invest in his sons, like Michael Jordan, instead of someone that doesn't invest in his sons. Like their high school coach, or who, like he said that they had like a falling out for him not believing in his son and everything. I kind of disagree on, if you invest in my son, and if you really like, teach him and really invest in him, he'll be successful. Doesn't really come that way all the time, but I totally understand where he's coming from, just as he's being a father and having that confidence that he has in his sons and fully investing in them. I totally understand where he's coming from. So sorry about that. But I didn't really agree with, it's going to be interesting where he's going to have he wants 3 of his sons to play on the same team in the NBA, especially with Charlotte. And he said that if Charlotte puts Lonzo, LaMelo, and Jello together in Charlotte, they'll win a couple times, make Michael Jordan the best owner of sports. He's not a great owner. He is not. Do you see what Charlotte has been doing the past 15 years as an owner? You can look for your dang selves. My goodness. They've only been in the playoffs 3 times. You see what they did this week with Golden Hair? We're giving them a max contract of $120 million that he don't deserve. I'm not really disrespecting people to get their money. I want you to get your money. But come on! No. But anyways, let me get into the positive thing. Let me go back and talk about ownership that he was saying too as well. Well, like he said, if you have like a team of people around you that believes in the vision and that can help you grow, that's very important in ownership when you own like a business. If you have like people around you, like positive people around you that believe in that same vision and can help you grow, it's just only going to get further up from there and everything. I love that he takes a leap of faith into his business and believe in his business and try to develop his business and his own vision too as well. Like, he's not afraid to fail. He's not afraid to take that next step. And especially with signature shoes, because a lot of people are like, a lot of athletes, they want their own signature shoe. And, you have to have these certain accomplishments in order to get your signature shoe and stuff. He said, why can't you just like go invest in a shoe yourself and like sell your shoe to people in the neighborhood? That's really like very factual and very informative that he said. So, he was saying really factual stuff and information and informative stuff. Please check out that interview. I mean, it was a really good interview, and it felt like you can hear the intelligence of LeVar Ball and how he markets his sons and how he loves his sons and that he wants the best of them too as well. So a lot of stuff was very factual. But like I said, we'll see what happens when his sons develop in the and see what they become once their career ends. Now, about the one-on-one between him and Michael Jordan, I'm sorry, LeVar, but Mike Jordan is the greatest player of all time. He will beat you with one-hand jumpers. He'll beat you with his eyes closed. Heck, he'll just be in a wheelchair and just dribble around you and dunk it on you on the wheelchair and just shoot it over you. I'm sorry, LeVar. Yeah, I understand you're strong and powerful, but can you hit a jump shot? Mike can just hit a jump shot all day with his eyes closed. He could. So I'm sorry, you ain't going to win that one-on-one. And I'm sorry. Now, $200 million, that's a lot on pay-per-view, but, it's worth it at the end. But you know what the result's going to be. Mike Jordan over LeVar Ball. Come on now. Start with the one-on-one. But, make sure you check out my previous video I did. Thank you so much for the love and support you did for my Gucci Mane versus Young Jeezy versus battle, my hot take and my opinion on that. Check out my previous content too as well. Check out more videos that's coming. Subscribe to my channel, It's Just JP with a Z. Click that notification bell for more content and everything. Make sure you follow my social media, It's Just JP with a Z on Facebook and Instagram. I also got a Twitter too as well. JP Franchise 57 is the name of my Twitter page. Please check it out so you can see my notifications and when I'm coming out with more content and everything. Thank you so much for the love and support of my channel. Thank you so much for the 100 subscribers and everything. And we're just trying to keep going from here. And we are out of here. See you in the next video. Peace.